Ladies and gentlemen, before you check your phone, before you read the news, before you listen to the voices of the world, I want you to remember one thing. The way you begin your morning determines the direction of your entire day. The first thoughts you allow into your mind become the foundation upon which everything else is built. So imagine waking up every morning with a sense of purpose instead of pressure. Imagine beginning each day with confidence instead of doubt. Imagine carrying peace instead of anxiety, gratitude instead of complaints, and possibility instead of limitation. What would your life look like? The truth is, most people wake up and immediately focus on everything that is wrong. They think about unpaid bills, unfinished tasks, difficult conversations, and all of the things they fear might happen. Before they even get out of bed, they have already programmed themselves for stress, and then they wonder why their days feel overwhelming. But what if you chose a different path? What if every morning you reminded yourself that you are alive, breathing, and standing at the beginning of a brand new day that has never existed before and will never exist again? Ladies and gentlemen, every sunrise is a gift. Every morning is an opportunity. Every day is a fresh canvas waiting for you to decide what picture you will paint upon it. The problem is not that people have too many challenges. The problem is that they allow their challenges to define them. You are not your problems. You are not your failures. You are not your fears. You are something far greater than any temporary circumstance you may be experiencing. When you wake up in the morning, remind yourself that the past is over. The mistakes you made yesterday do not have to control today. The disappointments of last year do not have to determine your future. Life is constantly offering you another chance, and that chance is called today. Too many people carry yesterday into today and then wonder why tomorrow looks the same. But life changes when you change your perspective. The moment you stop looking at yourself as a victim of circumstances and start seeing yourself as a creator of possibilities, everything begins to shift. Think about it. The sun rises every morning without asking whether the world deserves its light. A flower blooms without seeking approval. A river flows without worrying about obstacles in its path. Nature understands something that human beings often forget. Life is meant to move forward. And so are you. Every morning, you have a choice. You can focus on what is missing, or you can focus on what is present. You can focus on what you fear, or you can focus on what you desire. You can focus on limitations, or you can focus on opportunities. Your attention is your power. Where you place it determines the quality of your experience. If you spend your mornings feeding fear, fear will grow. If you spend your mornings feeding gratitude, gratitude will grow. Whatever you nourish becomes stronger. This is why gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in existence. When you begin your day with gratitude, you immediately shift your energy. You stop focusing on scarcity and start recognizing abundance. You stop seeing what is absent and begin appreciating what is already here. Gratitude does not mean your life is perfect. It means you choose to recognize the blessings that already exist. And that simple shift can transform your entire day. Now listen carefully. The greatest prison in the world is not made of steel bars or concrete walls. The greatest prison is a mind filled with limiting beliefs. People tell themselves stories every day. They say, I am not smart enough. I am too old. I am too young. I always fail. I don't deserve success. And after repeating these stories long enough, they begin to believe them. But beliefs are not facts. They are simply thoughts you have practiced repeatedly. And if you can learn a limiting belief, you can unlearn it. Every morning, remind yourself of who you truly are. You are not a collection of fears. You are not a list of mistakes. You are not the opinions of other people. You are a powerful creator capable of far more than you have ever imagined. The moment you begin to believe this, your actions begin to change. And when your actions change, your results begin to change. You see, transformation does not happen overnight. It happens through small decisions repeated consistently over time. One positive thought, one courageous action, one grateful moment, one act of kindness, one step forward, and then another and another, until one day you look back and realize that the person you used to be no longer exists. Because growth is not a single event. Growth is a daily commitment. That is why mornings matter so much. They set the emotional tone for everything that follows. If you begin your morning with intention, you are more likely to live your day with intention. If you begin your morning with purpose, you are more likely to make purposeful decisions. If you begin your morning with peace, you are less likely to be controlled by chaos. Remember this, your circumstances do not determine your happiness. Your thoughts do. Your conditions do not determine your peace. Your perception does. Your past does not determine your future. Your choices do. And every morning gives you a new opportunity to make those choices. So when you wake up tomorrow, do not rush into the day carrying fear and doubt. Pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Look at the gift of another sunrise. Remind yourself that you have survived every challenge that has come your way. Remind yourself that you are stronger than you think. Remind yourself that there are possibilities waiting for you that you cannot yet see. Remind yourself that today is not a burden. Today is an opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, life is not asking you to be perfect. Life is asking you to be present. Life is not asking you to have all the answers. Life is asking you to trust the journey. Life is not asking you to know exactly how everything will unfold. Life is asking you to take the next step. So listen to this every morning. You are enough. You are capable. You are worthy. You are stronger than your fears. You are greater than your doubts. You are not here merely to survive. You are here to grow, to contribute, to love, to learn, and to become the highest version of yourself. And when you begin each day with that understanding, something remarkable happens. You stop waiting for life to change. You become the change. And when you change from within, the world around you begins to change as well. That is the power of a morning mindset. That is the power of awareness. And that is the power that has been within you all along. Thank you.